How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 55 of my Shadow of the Tomb Raider Let's Play series. Picking up right where we left off, as usual. Not sure what kind of birds these are. Are they turkeys? Well, they're feathers now. Oh crap, that goes up. Not gonna follow this path, at least not for the moment.
Someone decided this depiction of Christ's death needed a little sprucing up. It's amazing how the beliefs of disparate cultures can become intertwined over time.
And back over, I just kinda... Nice. Not sure the point of this. Ah. Oh. There we go. This is what I was coming up here to find.
This describes something nearby. I swim with a turtle, seen only by those who let fear fall away.
Well, I'm gonna head back into town. I only came over here to get the monolith itself. We'll get the actual treasure later. There. Oh. Alright, well, I'll take that base camp. And I'll take this gold. That someone was very clearly hiding.
Laura, you find anything yet?
Abby's friend mentioned a crypt somewhere around the library. I'll meet you there.
Be careful if you go out to the graveyard, miss. A witch lives there. She likes to turn people into frogs.
I'll be sure to watch myself.
One lady upset the witch, and then the witch made her disappear.
Hard work is good for the soul. The sect has been maintaining this mission through hard work for over 400 years. Angel de la Cruz and Trulos Serrano arrived here back then and immediately set to work. Their philosophy of labor being the only true way to get closer to God is one we still follow, even now.
I can tell by all the damages. That's probably an unfair statement, but, I mean... think a sect of religious people who believe hard labor is the best way to get closer to God would have a pristine place because they'd be always fixing it.
This document outlines the goals and works of the mission of St. John. In addition to their individual spiritual goals and their outreach programs, the people here are clearly passionate about contributing to the nearby communities. Education, literacy, healthcare, even donating a portion of the food they raise.
Now, even if I don't quite agree with their religious beliefs, it'd be hard to say that they're bad people. As they clearly are not.
I can't quite explain it, but have you noticed how the world seems thinner here than in other places? Like, it's just a curtain drawn, and if you found a cord, you could pull it and see heaven itself. There seems like a tangible connection between this life and the next here. Or maybe we're all already dead. Or maybe I need to get out of the sun for a little while.
Okay. That seems like an odd connection to, I'm not sure the connection between what the guy said and me getting the tomb on the map, but I'll take it.
You know, it seems like every few years, God throws a disaster this way.
I can see that the earthquake caused a lot of damage.
Nothing we can't fix with enough time and materials. Unfortunately, one of those is in short supply.
I guess that's true. All the earthquakes probably did do a lot of damage, but some of this damage looks very old.
Now this is a fascinating concept. The Miracle Club. Come meet people that share your beliefs, devotion, and taste for adventure. Create lifelong memories as you travel the world together. It's a Christian singles group dedicated to visiting pilgrimage sites.
All right. Hello.
This is an official document issued recently by the Holy See. In consideration of this mission having been badly damaged by an unusually violent and entirely unexpected volcanic tremor, they sent requests to every Spanish-speaking diocese, asking them to consider sending missionaries to restore and rebuild this holy site.
Now this must be the school.
That's quite a bow you have. You must be a hunter. The mission could use a hunter. Ever since before the earthquake, we've been plagued by wolves. I can't let these children out of my sight for a second. Just the other day, I saw this one out on the road, running after a wolf. Can you believe that? He said he only wanted to play. As though he expected the wolves to roll over and chase sticks.
Okay, that one makes more sense. Though we already found that spot. This is why I talk to everyone. Oh, cool. Already completed the challenge.
Some of those kids are so high-spirited. I need a little break. Don't tell the sisters. I could use a little spirits myself some days. But this mission does not allow alcohol. So I have to settle for the few moments of the quiet I can find.
This document describes the founding of the mission. There were 4 solar eclipses in this region around that time, in 1521, 1538, 1539, and 1543. Spanish missionaries reported that during each one, a vision of John the Apostle appeared on this site. So in his honor, the mission of St. John was built here in 1544.
I don't know how I'd be able to, like, I'm not a huge drinker by any means. Like, I drink on occasion, and if my friends are going drinking, I'll go with them. And there are times where it's just like, I need a beer, but I don't know if I'd be able to live in a place that just did not allow alcohol at all. Like, ugh. But, you know, to each their own. Nice. Gladly take it.
30th of December, 1603. Lopez has just returned from a nearby village, and with him came a group he says will follow him and help us with construction. There was something strange about his behavior. I attributed it to the long journey through the jungle. That night, however, he admitted what had been bothering him. They followed me, he whispered. The others. He walked off. I spent that sleepless night worrying about his deviations toward madness.
Alright, now how do I get to the... Should be around here. Oh, do I? I have to go through there. Through the current objective, don't I? Okay. Fair enough. Oh, sorry, buddy.
So there's a crypt around here somewhere?
A secret crypt.
Why secret? If Lopez is involved, there's bound to be a trick.
That's a solid theory. What about you? Did you find anything?
I got a pamphlet. 7 steps closer to God.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Strange, there are only 7 stations. This must be based on an older tradition. Jesus takes up the cross, falls the first time, meets his mother. Then Veronica wipes his face before he falls the second time. Then he is crucified, and finally entombed.
Go ahead. Take me around.
Do I really have to, like... Kind of forced me along there.
Feels like a mausoleum.
Means we're on the right track, right? Jonah, I feel something. We're getting close. Let's look around for signs of Lopez.
And then I leave. Because that's not what I'm wanting to do right now.
Someone once said if you really want to learn about a town, you have to visit their graveyards. I don't know why. One is the same as the next. Some might be a little more orderly, with neat rows. Or they're like this one, where it feels more natural and unplanned.
Well, the term as I know it is, if you really want to know a town, you should see how they treat their dead. Which is kind of like visiting their graveyards. If the dead are basically just thrown in piles or in like mass graves, given a tombstone like people died here, then they probably don't care about their dead, at which point they probably don't care about their people. But if the graveyards are in neat order and well kept, then they respect their dead, meaning they probably respect their people. But it's kind of an older thing now to have kind of died out, because most graveyards now are they're very samey nowadays. Not like that's necessarily a bad thing, it's just...
These collars were used abroad the Nostromo, likely ferrying the captured indigenous people back to Spain to be sold as slaves.
Come on. fuck's sake, just give it to me.
I wonder how it ended up here.
There we go. But yeah, I don't see it as like a horrible thing that graveyards are all samey nowadays. I think it's more just how we ended up. Or how culture is nowadays. We have too many people to be having like small graveyards like this. So they kind of have to have large, samey, not necessarily corporate run, but like a lot of them are kind of seemingly ran by someone or some small company. So, I don't know. It's my little rant on it.
Calling me a witch? Imagine.
I'm sorry?
I'm a herbalist, a shamefully unrecognized branch of medical science. And that child's grandmother was a dowser. The things people ignore that are right in front of their noses.
Some people are afraid to believe in what they can't understand.
Ha! You sound like Isa.
Isabella, the archaeologist. You know her.
A smart girl, a good researcher, and unafraid to admit there are things she doesn't know. She's the one who broke the cross, by climbing on it. I don't know what was in her head. I tried to stop her, but she was very upset about something, angry and full of grief at the same time.
Do you know where she is now? I'm looking for her.
I don't know. After the cross broke, she ran away, but I didn't see which direction. In the state she was in, I knew better than to try to interfere with her. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You've given me more information than I had. Do you need some help with this cross?
I do, but first we have to get those children out of the way. It isn't safe for them to be running around while we work. That blind trickster filled their heads with tales of treasure, and they think I mean to steal it.
I'll talk to them.
I mean, I don't blame people for not thinking an herbalist is a good doctor, because maybe a village herbalist is a bit better than the people that sell those herbal pills in stores, which are all bogus. I don't know.
Hey, get away from here. It's our treasure.
It's getting quite late. How about postponing the hunt until tomorrow?
No, we're not leaving till we find it.
We'll sleep here if we have to.
Oh, I hope it doesn't come to that. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, we told you. You're not getting our treasure. Manu said if we find it, we can keep it.
That's a shame. The sisters told me you were very good at sharing, and I do know a lot about treasure hunting.
You know the sisters? She could tell on us.
I won't tell if you won't tell. I have a secret too. I'm the brave adventurer Lara Croft.
Whoa! We won't tell. You can help us. If you find the treasure, we'll split it, even.
You've got a deal. What do you need?
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
Are you any good at riddles?
I'm an expert. Let's hear it.
I want you to take my supply. I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
I'm horrible at riddles. Nice, another map.
Hijo de nuestra amada Virgen, ¿cuánto deseo que mis hijos y yo podamos crecer?
Let's see what
We
she said.
must do something to get those children out from underfoot.
You figure out the riddle yet?
Oh, so I actually have to do something.
Manu told us we need to solve a riddle to find the treasure.
I want you to take my supply.
I'm nourished when the heavens cry.
If I get sick, a village dies.
Who am I?
I mean, it's probably a plant, but... I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with this side quest. Find the hidden treasure.
There's something there.
That's it.
Looks like there's something here. Fool's gold and costume jewelry. But the kids will love it.
So the guy hit it just... No, be nice to the kids.
So did you find anything?
I sure did. Look at this.
We're rich. Hold on. We said everyone gets an equal share, so...
Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any of your treasure.
You mean it?
Absolutely.
I knew it right away when I saw you. I said there's a real hero.
Please, it was nothing. I only did what any reasonable person would do.
Thanks for finding the treasure. We're going to show it to Manu.
I don't know how you got Diego and the rest of those kids out of the way, but I'm glad you did. Now we can get to work.
Alright, well, we'll have to get to work next episode, as it is unfortunately about that time. So, as usual, thank you everybody very much for watching, and I'll hope to see you next episode. Alright, bye.